Masha, my dear daughter, dear Nathan. So it's sad, and at the same time, joyful moment came for my congratulatory speech at my daughter's wedding. Why am I sad? Because I, like any loving father, see in you that little girl, daughter, whose childhood passed before my eyes. Unforgettable pictures from this distant past with your cheerful laughter and pride, enthusiastic emotion emerge in our memory. But as a father, I'm happy at the same time, because my daughter discovered a completely new world for herself. This little girl was so strong and persistent, with iron will, perseverance, diligence. She achieved her goals, and she was able to build her own life. And then Nathan burst into her life violently, writing shots in cold, rainy London, and as it should be for a bright, active character, with emotions and hopes, delights and tears. It was clear. It ran in the air. The main person appeared in the life of our daughter. Masha told us a lot about him on the phone. Probably she only talked about him. And it was clear that this man was not ordinary. He was bright. We, as usual, of course, were worried. And then they come to visit us. And you know, Nathan met our expectation about himself as an outstanding, active and creative person. Oh, but we don't have enough language for full-fledged communication. There is so much to discuss. But even here, he took the bull by the horns. Without waiting for us to learn English, he began to learn Russian. And with such tenacity that we would sooner start talking to him in Russian than in English. And in general, no matter what he undertakes, something unusual and interesting always turns out.
Also, all I have to say is that I'm obviously here with my wonderful wife, Maria, now Mrs. Kane, which is great. And I just wanted to take the time to say I'm really appreciative that you came into my life and that you and your family have allowed me to become part of your family. As many of you know, I don't have my own family, my own parents, people like that to call my own. So it means even more to me that I now have a family to start a life with and kind of go the direction I needed to from a young age, which I'm now getting, which is great. Better late than never, and what an awesome family and a beautiful, amazing, talented woman to do it with, who keeps me on my toes, which is great. And I think you can all agree she's absolutely gorgeous, she's talented. I mean, you all know how limitless her talents are. She makes me up my game all the time. It's like, I'm good at this and Maria's better. It's like, right, okay. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say. It was more about the cake and just making sure everyone knows I'm batting, I'm swinging, and things are good.
So a secondary story that I want to talk about was my good lady over here. It was her birthday. It was a lovely evening. No, yes, no, no, it wasn't. Sorry, I do apologise. It was my friend over here, James. It was his birthday, and we ended up going out in Chester. And that evening, I was his personal barber, and yeah, exactly. So that evening, I offered everyone a free haircut, obviously, to sort of hone my skills at the job. And the only person to take up my offer was Nathan. And at the time, the only thing he needed was his beard. So I ended up cutting his beard. I also cut his beard recently. I don't know if you noticed. Amazing, I know. But there was also another friend of mine that evening who was there, and he actually declined my offer. So I was very, very offended. And me being drunk halfway through the night, I leaned over to Nathan and I just said, "I'm not gonna lie, bro, but your beard looks 10 times better than that guy's." And from then on, we created a cheersing phrase. So this evening, I would like to toast to Nathan and Maria for husband and wife. You've met an amazing woman, beautiful and all that, you know. This is, yeah, sorry. And the cheers I would like for you all to repeat is, "By Nathan's beard." By Nathan's beard. And I just ask him about the story later on. But yeah, cheers to you too. Thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
Now it's your turn to build family and life. And we are very glad that in this vast world, on this small planet, you have found each other so different and so suitable for each other. And we are very glad that you live brightly and dynamically, that you are always on the move and search. Although each of you is engaged in your own serious project, you have become necessary for each other, have become halves of each other, and that your family is the most important support in your life for you. We wish friendship, love, and prosperity to your warm home. We wish you an interesting, active, and beautiful life. We wish you happiness. We love you.